Hello, everybody. It's me, Alec John Bell. I am here today to do another Oracle deck review. We're here today to talk about Moonology. Moonology was my very first Oracle deck. So back in January, when I was debating on buying an Oracle, this was the first one that I bought. And I've been wanting to do this one for a while now, but I've done 3 other videos before this one, but I wanted to dive right into this one because I do love it. This one I use more of like a shadow work kind of deck because it's just kind of, it's not darker, it's not a dark deck, but it kind of works more with like the shadowy kind of things. It's not a very bright deck. So if I want something positive, I don't usually go to this deck. And I like a lot of positivity in my life. So I don't really gravitate toward this deck very often. I do celebrate like the moon stuff. So like I do celebrate like the new moon and the full moon. And I do gravitate toward this deck during those times. But yeah, anyway. So let's get right into this deck. So I think we're just going to, can we, no, okay. I guess we're just gonna keep doing it the way that we've been doing it. So I think I'm going to try to move my face out of the camera way. Oof. Sorry, I'm such a mess. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and move my face out of the camera so that you guys don't have to see my face anymore. So we'll just look at the cards this way. I really, really like this deck. And like I said, it's, you know, it's a beautiful deck, but it is more on the darker side, like the shadowy side. And I do use it more for that. If I can figure out how to pull these apart. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want to do these videos. I'm still trying to figure out the kinks, you know? So like today, obviously my face is not in the video, like the other ones. Just trying to work out the details, you know? But as you can tell, it's a very pretty deck. If you love the moon, then you'll love this deck. And as a progressive metaphysical Christian, I don't really find it to be against my faith in any way. I don't find it to be like out of place. I really gravitated toward it, and that was why it was the first deck that I bought. And this was the deck that sent me on down the rabbit hole of buying 24 other decks now. I think I have. I actually lost count. Gonna go a little bit faster. But, I mean, it's really pretty. It's very beautiful. And, you know, it's got a lot of astrology to it, which is really interesting. But it's really mostly about the moon and, I learned a lot from this deck. I'm still learning a lot from this deck when I use it. It's very interesting and really, I don't know, it's just a really fun deck, especially if you're trying to, work with your shadow and work with, your subconscious and, work with your inner, the things that need to be worked on, I think that's the last card. Okay. So, let's see. So, what I will do is I will pick a card and I will read from the book a little bit. So we're going to do Luck is on Your Side. New moon in Sagittarius. So I'm not going to read I might read the whole thing. So I'll just read this. I'll just read this portion. So whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark this brief start of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others, or just by thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. And then it also has additional meanings for this card. And then it has the teaching, which tells you a little bit about like the astrological, thing behind the card. So now it's time to answer my questions, my 5 questions that I have for this deck. So let's answer them. How easy is this deck to use on a scale of 1 to 5? I would say 1 being the easiest, 5 being the hardest. I would give it a 2. It's fairly easy. It's fairly easy. How do I use it as a Christian? So, as a Christian, I'm not very picky. I'm not very weird. I'm not like, I don't think that tarot and oracle cards are the devil's work, so I'm not really super picky about my decks. I just pick whatever I'm drawn to, and the way that I use this, like I said, I use it particularly for like the moon stuff. So like when the new moon comes or the full moon comes, I'll pull out this card and do like a new moon or full moon reading. And I will also use it for shadow work if I'm doing something kind of more needing to dive into my subconscious. But I don't think that's unchristian. So that's just my opinion though. What purposes do I use it for? I think I already answered that. Do I feel drawn to it and do I feel it's God inspired? I kind of do. I feel very drawn to it. Do I feel like it's God inspired? No. I don't really think the creator of this deck really had like God in mind. But I mean, I guess like I consider the moon to be a creation of God, so I do think that's kind of God inspired. So, there's that. And then how often do I use it? Again, I usually only use it typically for the moon things and for shadow work. So it's not very often that I pull out this deck. But anyway, so that is my review of this deck. I do love it very much. And so I don't know why I'm like swinging this around. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. And I will be back with another tarot or oracle review next week on Wednesday. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel because I don't really have many subscribers. And I need more subscribers because I want to continue to do this. So if you like this video, please subscribe, because I would love to keep doing this going forward. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys again really soon. Bye.